All right, greetings bass lovers. I am King Scruff, the king of Scruff. That's me. Please visit my website, kingscruff.com. Listen to my new single called One Way Home. This here is my bass. It's a beautiful Wilkins fretless bass. Today I'm playing the fretless to show you a little style I developed over the years. This is where kind of us old folks, you know, we have a couple of things to say just because we've been playing so long and tried so many things. Sometimes we find something that works. So this works. Okay, so I'd like to show you this for the fretless bass. Now, I will tell you right away, this is a variation of slapping. Okay, so if you're a fretless player, get yourself a fretted bass and learn how to slap. It's not that hard. It takes about 3 months maybe or something. So you'll notice that on this low action fretless bass, I'm not doing a hard slap. I'm actually kind of more tapping, like hammering, you know, actually pretty lightly. This is the, listen to the difference in the sound between the hard slap, right? Thud, thump, you know, right? Very hard stuff. Or just a soft tick, like if I mute the string just a little bit with the right hand like this, that tick that you're hearing there is quite adequate in context, right? It ends up being about the same volume level as a thumb. And it would be a hammer, except I'm muting the string here. Okay. So I'd like to show you this little chicken picking technique. I call it chicken picking because really what it is, it's kind of like the thumb, the same way it would be on a slap, okay? And that little tick I just showed you, which could be one finger or it could be an actual slap. And if it's an actual slap, I would do it kind of quietly to match the level of the thumb, right? The hard slap isn't really necessary on this low action fretless. Okay, that's a nice tick. Okay, so the rest of this right hand technique I'm going to show you here, and it involves, this is a 5-string, so I'm putting my 4 fingers on the upper 4 strings. Okay, like this. So when I chicken pick, I'm hitting each string individually with the appropriate finger. And you know, once again, I'm an enormous advocate of this ring finger. Please learn how to use this. If you're a bass player, this will give you an enormous advantage. You'll be able to do things that people can't do, you know, without this, because, and you have this extra finger hanging out here. This little pinky is useful. This can do a lot of things, okay? But the basic chicken picking style is kind of these 4 strings, and my thumb moves down as needed, okay? All right, so now it's pretty easy to go kind of after a while, it becomes pretty natural. Okay. You got to do it backwards too. Okay. So those are the elements. Those are the basic elements. Now, I'd like to show you how I use this, right? So, when I'm in the middle of a furious lick and I need to keep going, I do this a lot. Okay, It's kind of a fast walking thing, but it involves multiple fingers. All right, so. Here's an example, and if you can see my right hand here. Okay. So right now I'm just using these two, and I can get a lot done with just that. There was a slap and an extra thumb. Okay, so there you saw a rundown. And I do that with just one finger usually. Unless I need to emphasize the notes. So in that case, it becomes two fingers. Okay, so this is a little bit difficult because what happens if you have big fingers like me, they tend to get stuck against each other. It's like the end of that Frank Zappa record, you know, darn it, my fingers got stuck, you know. That's what happens, right? So it takes a little bit of practice to get that to where it's smooth on one string. Or if you're really good, you can just do it like J.S. Bach. That'll take a little practice, but stick with it. It takes about a month, you know. Get your kind of fingers to where they feel right. So now do the same thing with these two fingers, the middle finger and the ring finger, right? Anything you can do with your first two, you should be able to do with these two also. And this is just walking bass. You can practice this, right? Okay, so now we can combine these styles of the slap, the walk, right? You're seeing a lot of middle finger in action right now, right? There you saw a little two-finger deal here. So I'm just hitting the top note with my middle finger and the bottom string with my, like that. So there was a couple of little arpeggio chords, and that's the technique, and it's really pretty easy. It's pretty intuitive. If you're a slap player, I encourage you to try slapping the fretless because it's a whole new thing, right? It takes a while to obviously get the finger memory to where the positions are correct and all this stuff, but after a while you can do it in your sleep. It just... I'm a big proponent of blindfolds too. Do the Mozart thing. Put the blindfold on and play the fretless, man. It's great. You'll get really good in a very short time. Okay. could do this all day. Thanks for stopping by. That's my chicken picking technique, and please visit my website, kingscruff.com. Check out my new release. Check out also my song called Reggae Cowgirl. It has a pretty interesting bass line on there. Usually brings a smile, gets the toes tapping, right? We're just starting out. My new production company is called Furball Records. They're here in Burbank. They're great. They're doing the right thing for me, putting me together with world-class musicians. Just listen to some of the people that are on my stuff, man. Can't say enough good things about these people. You know, got great basses. This Wilkins fretless bass is great. It's a great bass. I haven't had a good fretless like this in years. And I mean, I buy dozens of them every year, and I just play them for a month. I go, nope, you know, get rid of them again. And this one is a keeper. This. What's not to like, man? This is great. All right, kingscruff.com. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'd help me out. I need subscribers. Right? Got to get to that threshold here. Start getting paid for some of this creative work. It's a lot of work, and you know, hopefully you can hear the professionalism in my stuff. So, thank you. See you next time.